Good morning.
It is morning.
Thank you. It's 7:40 a.m. now. We've been up for a while. I haven't recorded anything. This is where my tent was. Everything is packed. We are ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go anyway. The other hikers,
Hey, relax. We're getting there.
the mystery hiker is just about done. And Steve is over at the shelter putting his pack together. He's smarter than us, probably not, instead of doing it in the dirt. But other than that, got this beautiful light coming in now from the sun, which has come over the mountain and the trees. And I'm all packed up and ready to go. And probably in the next 15, 20 minutes, we'll probably start our way down back toward Amicalola. So obviously we'll have to go back up toward the mountain, though, to Springer. We have to do the summit again. And 0.2 of a mile, not too bad. And then it'll be downhill most of the time from there. So we expect to make better time. Had a good night, not as bad. The temperature was great, if you ask me. It was cool, but not cold. I would have preferred it colder. But this morning was great. I came out of my tent, no jacket, no nothing needed, and was just walking around and felt very comfortable. Had some breakfast. We all sat around the table. We had some breakfast together, and then we went and started taking down our tents once the sun goes up. And that's it. Other than that, had a good night last night. Didn't sleep very well. Still did the rotisserie, turning, but not as much. I probably fell asleep around like 10 or 11. And the next thing I know, it was like 2. And then from like 3:34, 4:30, something like that, I was up. And then finally at like 6, I got out of the tent. So that's it. That's a recap of last night. But nice weather. It's cool this morning. It's starting to warm up now that the sun's up. But we'll be heading down the mountain. So we'll avoid a lot of the higher temperatures later in the afternoon. It's supposed to be in the 80s, I think 83 or 84 again. Good morning. It's now 8:15, I'm guessing. It's now 8:15, and we're at the top of Springer again. 8:17, I was a little off. I was just guesstimating. And here is the first blaze in the plaque. There's the beautiful view of the mountains and the valley behind us. And we're going to head back down now toward Amicalola. But here is the famous plaque. And most importantly, the first blaze. First white blaze you see, and you're actually on the AT. So, good. I'm going to head down and catch up to the others. They went ahead a little bit while I was recording now. And we're going to go down the approach trail, back the way we came. So, you can see the sign telling you it's the approach trail, and that's the first blue blaze you come to. So, I can hear them in the distance. I'm catching up. I'm taking up the rear now, the caboose. So there he is. Well, it's 9:22 now. We're taking a break to get some water. I just drank about half a liter of water. And we're over here at a water place, water site, with a little spring coming out of the rock. And we're going to get some water. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing and what we had to do to get water here. We've done about 2.3 miles, so we're doing pretty good this today. So let me turn you around, and you can see here, there's water coming out, but it's not really accessible. So here's the leaf, which acts as a ramp and allows me to be able to put my water right here. And then, now, my bag will collect that water and fill up. Otherwise, it would just be trickling down those rocks. It would be really hard to do. So I'm going to try and get 3 liters and carry it back up the mountain with me to the where I left my pack. I know I'm going to do that. And you can maybe see my blue pack right up there. So I came down here to get water.
It's not morning. Well, it is morning.
I didn't say morning this time. I actually did not say good morning. So, and we're lucky it's here because we were really hurting for water. Yeah, it was a dry camp pretty much. There wasn't much water. But to me, this is flowing better than it was yesterday. And you can see just in my time I talked with you. So here's the water bag now, full. So in just that time that I was talking, I was able to fill this up to almost 3 liters. So now I just got to carry it back up the hill. It's 11:55, almost noon. We just took a quick break, about 5 minutes or so, and we're heading back down. We got about 3, a little over 3, maybe 3.5 to go to make it to the visitor center. So we're expecting to be back. We're now aiming 1 o'clock p.m. for our time to arrive down at the visitor center. And we have our driver hopefully meeting us there around that time as well. I'm hoping we get there before them so they don't have to wait for us, but either way, well, it won't be long. Having a good time. Definitely feel much better today than I did yesterday. And I was talking with Steve and the other guys. I said I really felt tired yesterday. I don't think I had as much trouble as I'm having today. I definitely think I'm doing better. I feel more energetic. I probably wasn't eating enough yesterday. And I probably was definitely not drinking enough yesterday. And today I think I'm fully hydrated. Got more water than I need. And I definitely had a little food. I just had some energy blocks a little while ago. So I have some calories in me. I was getting a little hungry. My stomach was starting to growl. I've had a breakfast bar this morning, which is like, so probably had about 300, maybe 450 in calories. Definitely not more than 500. So definitely at a deficit, but enough to keep me going. I got some sugar and some carbs in me. So that's good. We're a little strung out now. But we're all making our way down because we all took breaks and different times and, got going. But I think we'll pretty much stick together most of the way down now. And that's it. So that's what's going on. It's been a good day. It's warm. Feels better than yesterday to me. It is getting warm, but we're lower. It just doesn't feel as... Obviously, I think my mental attitude was better today, but I felt more run down yesterday and it felt humid to me. And today it just feels a little better. So all in all, it's a much better day. And I think I know Steve's feeling better today than he did yesterday. He's definitely very well hydrated. He's been drinking more, and we ate more today. We didn't really have much yesterday morning breakfast. So I think we just ran out of energy because we hadn't really set ourselves up. As I say, we didn't set ourselves up to succeed. So other than that, it's good so far. Having a good time. We did meet several people on the trail coming from the hike in, but we haven't seen anybody in the last 2-3 miles. So, but that's it. Let me turn you around and show you the trail. That's it. That's what it looks like here. I know you've seen it before, probably, and I've been here before. Here's a nice tree coming up with a blue blaze on it. So I know I'm on the approach trail. Didn't get lost yet. Going the right direction, I hope. There's that blaze. There it goes. Helps if I look at the screen so you can get you centered. And that's what's going on. So still making my way. I don't know if you can see Steve in the distance there. He's wearing a bright, he's wearing that camouflage shirt, it's a bright pink shirt, bright neon. And there you can go. You can see Steve far up ahead. I'm trying to catch up to him. Hello there. It's about 12:30. I'm about a little over a mile away from the parking lot at the top of the falls. Steve and the mystery hiker are a little bit behind me. Luckily, we just passed our first hiker coming up from Amicalola, which means that now there's no more spider webs because I was running into them because I'm in the lead now. Turn you around and see what I see. This is the trail. It's a warm one. Obviously, now that it's past noon, it's still heating up, but it's not too bad here. You're obviously in shade. There's really no breeze, but I still feel better than I did yesterday. I just think, in general, eating more food and drinking more water, I just have a better physical condition today, and obviously mental as well, since they go hand in hand. just almost at the parking lot. It's 1 o'clock now. Got a mile and a quarter to make it to the visitor center. So we're obviously going to be a little late. We're not going very fast. It's downhill mostly. You do got to watch your step. There's a lot of rocks. I don't remember it being so much loose rocks and stuff. And but I don't know. Maybe that's what's happened over with the storms and stuff. It's been a little more erosion, but it just seems more rocky and loose stuff like I remember. But anyway, we're going to the parking lot here at the top of the falls, and I don't know what we're going to do from there. We'll probably take the stairs just because I think they're shorter, and our ride should be here about now if they're on time. And, I feel bad, obviously, about that. But enjoying the fact so far, so good. Going down, a lot of down, obviously, and knee feels good so far. A couple of twinges every once in a while on a big step, but like I said, I don't know how much sometimes is, me in my head or the actual, knee not feeling good. But other than that, it feels good. I'm happy so far with it. I'll see how it feels later. But usually I start getting pain, and I know it might be sore tomorrow, but that's just from exercise. That's not injury. So that's it. I can see the parking lot now and cars and picnic tables. So I'm very close. So it's 10 after 1. We made it to the top of the falls back here. I guess in a sense of mercy for some of us, our ride is going to come here and meet us at the top of the falls. So we will not have to walk down to the visitor center, saving us about a mile and a quarter. I've got basically 8 miles for the day. I'll check back in shortly once I stop recording, and then I'll know exactly the specifics. But yeah, we did good. Pretty much from 8 to 1, 5 hours. About 8 miles. Took some breaks. Had a good time though. So that's going to be the end of this one for now. And I will check back in later from the hostel. Good morning. It's 5:15. I'm back at the Green Dragon Hostel. Steve and I were here earlier. We took showers. We went out. We got some food. We already ate, and we're back here. We met some other hikers. String Bean, who is finishing up. He's a southbounder. He's got 70 miles to go, and he's planning on finishing on Saturday. Can't imagine what that feels like. Good for him. So anyway, so Steve and I, we went and we got dinner with String Bean and another hiker, Mike, from Ohio, who joined us the other day as well. He's heading back home tomorrow to Ohio. He's been doing a couple of day section hikes and then a day hike. Today he just did a day hike. And he's heading home tomorrow as well. Had a burger and fries, and actually had 2 beers for me, which is a lot. And also some chips. And we had some good conversation talking about the trail and hiking and all that stuff. And then Steve and I came back here. So we're going to go to sleep early, probably like around 8, and hope to get up around 4 and then hit the trail, which is unfortunately a road for us now, and drive back to Florida. But the idea is to get through Atlanta early. So if we leave at 4, hopefully we'll hit Atlanta around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we'll avoid the majority of the rush hour. We can hopefully get through it, stop and get breakfast, and then continue driving on. And if everything goes well and I get some rest and I'm good, I can actually be home tomorrow night for dinner with the family. So looking forward to that as well, because I do miss them. It's only been a couple of days, but I miss them. It'll be nice to see everybody. So that's the plan. So not much going on here. Had a good hike. Today was better than yesterday, even though it was hot as well. It's a hot one today. We were sitting outside eating, and we both felt really tired. I think we're a little dehydrated as well. I'm going to go have some more drink and get some rest. And but it was a good day. Happy to do what we did. The knee feels good, so I'm happy with that. I don't feel like it was really truly tested. I would like to test it more, but at least I have a little more confidence in it. But I'm still not 100% comfortable. So anyway, that's going to be it for today.